Makeup. All right. Anyway, so Mike, I'm actually here because of a promise that I made to my father and my grandfather. I promised him that I would work at this distillery during my lifetime if I could, and I promised my dad I would be his caregiver. And my father became terminally ill, and he asked me would I keep my promise to be his caregiver, but also to work at this distillery while he was still alive.
Right.
So that's really why I'm here. I'm actually taking you back into my playground.
Yeah.
I started hanging around here with my dad and granddad when I was 5 years old.
Right.
So I've been here off and on with 3 different living master distillers. So I was here with Elmer T. Lee when he was a master distiller, and after Elmer was Gary Gayhart, and after Gary was Holland Wheat, who was the current master distiller today. So yeah, so I'm kind of like Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. This is just a big giant playground for me.
Yeah.
And came back to be a tour guide just so that I could keep the promise to my dad. And all these things that I learned about the distillery started to come back. My background is engineering, chemistry, and science, so it's kind of like I was learning stuff that applied to the principles that you use in chemistry and aging and mechanical operation.
And you put a lot of passion, a lot of entertainment into it as well.
Well, it's fun. It's fun.
This has been a thoroughly enjoying tour. I'm Michael Parducci. I'm the whiskey master for Brick and Brew, and we are here at Buffalo Trace. I'm here with Freddie Johnson. He is taking us through one of the warehouses. Freddie, I see some really interesting barrels. Would you tell me, because these are not typical barrels that you're going to see in a bourbon warehouse. I want you to tell me about them.
Oh yeah, so we're kind of excited about this. So the motto of the distillery is only 4 words: honor tradition, embrace change. So we have one of the largest inventories of aged bourbons in the world. So your Pappies, your Sazerac 18s, your George T. Staggs, Elmer T. Lee, and Blanton's all come from this distillery. But that's what we're known for today. And these are the bourbons of tomorrow. So the only stipulation for bourbon, there are 3. A, artificial colors and flavors are not allowed. B, it has to be a newly charred white oak barrel. And C, the dominant grain has to be corn. But as you can see, the grain on the barrels are all different.
Right.
And so what we're doing is we're playing around with white oak from all over the world. We are playing around with different types of grains, and corn still has to be the dominant grain, but nothing about color or species or country of origin.
Right. And I see some peated malt over here, so I'm
Oh, we don't talk about that. You know, you can only make Scotch in Scotland.
right,
Okay.
right.
But I guess you can only call it Scotch
Right.
if it's in Scotland.
You guys are up to something very interesting.
Well, life's a journey.
Yeah.
So it's all about tomorrow, and as long as we can keep people excited about Buffalo Trace, that is our objective, to continue to make bourbons. And Mark Brown, our president and CEO, his vision is simply that the best bourbon in the world is yet to be made. And so that's our quest, is to continue to make really good bourbons and still try to make better bourbons.
Thank you for being on.
Thank you.
All right, guys, over and out.